Okay.
You're getting close
Oh.
to something big. I think it's the main ventilation shaft. If so, the central droid controller should be somewhere nearby. Keep an eye out for it.
Will do.
I'm picking up a lot of droids. If you still have a mining energy shield, I'd equip it and switch it on.
There are a lot of droids. Shoot. Can I sneak by them? There aren't just mining droids down here. There are sensor balls too.
Sensor? It must be maintenance drones. Now watch out. Those little pests will try to repair the mining droids.
Oh,
if
I
you don't
know.
put them down first.
I know.
Still, it's odd they're still active after the explosion. They don't have the same shielding as the mining droids.
Somebody's watching me.
Careful of those droids. I don't like this.
Alright. I'm with you. Let's go for this guy. Get him, get him. Perfect. Can't go in there yet, right? Nothing I can do against him. But you, however, hit you with the double flurry. Run, my man. Perfect. 3 in here. 2 over there, it seems. Credits repair. Credits medpack. Alright. Oh, let's do this. Chemicals, tunnelers, sonic grenades. Alright, here's the controller. Call up droid command functions. Alright. Add other droids to droid mining protocol. That's 2 spikes. Cancel all droid mining functions on organics. 2 spikes. Reassign droid mining protocols to mine sealed doors. Ooh. How many spikes do I got? I only have 2. Shoot. Let's check the schematics. Intelligence. Judging by the droid schematic displays, the droids rely on thermal sensors to detect fuel deposits. You can easily blind them by raising the temperature. Oh, and it's 0 spikes? Perfect. They're blinded. Note that this will also prevent droids from being able to shoot each other if reprogrammed to mine each other. Do you wish to continue? Yes. I mean, they're blind. They can't hit me. So I'm just going to kill them all and I'm going to get a bunch of experience. See the commands. These are all the things that I don't want to do. Alright. Command functions. Access fuel containment functions. Shut down containment shields. We'll do that in a bit. Access camera functions. Emergency hatch to administration level. Okay. I know that one. I probably need to do that one. Emergency hatch to administration. Oh, I did that one. To fuel depot. Okay. Unidentified hollow record camera. Work claim 1234. Playback initiated.
Everybody here? What's up, Kurta? We're supposed to be sinking fuel siphons into the 3218 asteroid shelf right now.
Forget the siphons. You know that survivor they pulled from the freighter? One of the miners
That's me.
said they served with him on Malachor 5. Malachor 5? So he's one of the survivors. Or worse, a Mandalorian. So what? Not a survivor, idiot. He's one of the Jedi from Malachor 5.
If he's one of the Jedi, hell, we can't have him walking around here. I don't know what he'll do.
I thought all the Jedi were wiped out in the Civil War, weren't they? Guess they
Nope.
missed one. But it gets better. I did some checking, and that bounty on Nar Shaddaa is still live.
What? You want to sell the Jedi to the exchange? Kurta, have you been chewing spice?
Look, you know how big that bounty is? That Jedi's our ticket off this rock. Gorda, there's no way the officers will go for that. They'll lock us up for sure. Then we'll improvise.
Ooh, someone has taken care to delete the record of this camera being placed. It's not listed on any of the work records. Interesting. Okay. Shut down the containment shields. They're blinded, hopefully. So they shouldn't be able to see me. Go get him. Perfect. This is a great plan. Repair, chemicals, adrenal, credits. See, they don't even know what they're doing. They're blinded. Sucker ass robots. Too easy. Bam, bam. Don't even know what you're hitting. Oh, wham, bam. Get him. Get him. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah. Nothing over here. No dead corpses. Just you. Okay, that's fine. And we'll hit you. Easy. I didn't mean to activate the shield, but okay. I'll take it. Whoa, it said mild what? Mild something edge? What are those things? They're not new weapons. Oh well. Oh, there's one more. Got him. Broken droids. Components, pewter spikes. That's caved in. And this final corner. Man, I got lucky. I was able to blind them. Get him, man. This is a locked door, or closed door at least, so We've got good stuff on the other side. That looks important. More mines, okay. Ooh, carefully. Carefully. Corpse. Repair kit, energy shield, med pack, heavy mining laser, cardio regulator, basic ionite edge. Those supposed to be materials or something. Okay. Dancing around the mines. And this is that. So this... Oh. I don't think these guys are blinded.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Picking up some strange readings. What are you doing down there?
What kind of readings? Trust me, whatever you've detected is probably my fault.
The containment fields in the mining tunnels are shutting down. You need to get out of there before they vent fuel to the surface of the asteroid through the tunnels.
Oh.
I may be able to keep it contained until you get the turbo lift to the fuel depot, but not for much longer. I'm locking down the turbo lift to the administration section now to keep the blast from spreading. If you've got anything left to do down there, make it quick, because where you are is going to get real hot real soon.
Shit. Map. Where am I? Do I want to go anywhere else? No, I guess not. Oh, okay, well then we're fine. Freaking me out, guy. Come on. Gonna do me a scare like that? No, I want... Okay. I gotta be real... You know what? Screw this. I'm taking manual control, because... Do not follow it into the mine. Okay, good. That was convenient. What? Hit it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Damaged cylinder. This blast cylinder appears to have been damaged by the explosion. You can't unlock it, but you may be able to blast it open with a sonic charge that I don't seem to have. So never mind. I swear one of these buddies had one. Sonic grenade. Does that not count as a sonic charge? Nope. I think it's because I don't have enough points into demolition. That's okay. Stims, packs, credits. Give him the old razzle dazzle. I said, give him the old razzle dazzle. Lightning shock you. I can't walk away. Lightning shock again. What are you doing? There you go. Give him the razzle dazzle. There you go. Got him. They were not ready for this jelly. Ta-da! That's a turbo lift. I'm here. Let's go. Rolled right into that explosion. Who is that? Oh, it's you.
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you alive, Master, provided my receptors are not off focus. How may I be of assistance?
How do you know me? I'm not your master. Tell me what you're doing here before I turn you into slag. What are you?
Hesitant answer. A T3 utility droid would be a common sight in this facility. It is indeed curious that I have not seen many since my arrival. However, I feel I must inform you that, droid prejudice aside, T3 models exhibit excessive individualism when not routinely memory wiped. This individualism can become such a nuisance that even a droid such as myself is tempted to reduce them to their base components, if not crush them into slag. But enough of my seemingly irrelevant tangent. Where did you leave the droid, Master? That would logically be the
Hilarious.
best place to look.
Hilarious. The unit's last seen near the hangar.
Answer. Then that would explain why such a T3 unit isn't here, Master. I believe my
Smart
photoreceptors
ass
are functioning
robot.
enough to verify that.
Alright. Then maybe you can answer some things for me.
Of course, Master. How may I be of assistance?
How do you know me? Actually, you know what? What are you?
Proud answer. I am an HK series protocol droid master, skilled in transorganic relations and communications. This mod has been responsible for the facilitation of communications and termination of hostilities across the galaxy. I am fluent in over 6,000 forms of communication and am also capable of nuances of expression ranging from irony to veiled threats.
What's a translation droid doing on Paragus?
Irritated explanation. That question has been looping through my query module with alarming frequency, Master, and no satisfactory answer has been forthcoming. As a result, I have chosen instead to turn my efforts to answering the question as to how I may depart this drifting disaster area as quickly as possible.
What have you determined?
Answer. It is only a matter of time before a ship or freighter docks with the Paragus facility. When that occurs, we shall depart this place forever.
But we got a ship that works. Wait all you want, but I'm getting out of here on my own.
Placating retraction. Oh, of course, Master. Please excuse my choice of words. I did not mean to imply that you would have no choice in the matter.
Alright, I got more questions.
Of course, Master. How may I be of assistance?
How do you know me?
Answer. I am a survivor of the Harbinger, just as you were, Master. With the unexpected termination of my previous Master, you are the only organic which I may now serve.
Who was your previous master?
Answer. The captain of the Harbinger, Master. I was in transit to Telos to facilitate communications and terminate hostilities. However, we did not arrive at our intended destination.
Tell me the deets.
Irritated answer. Oh, Master, it is such a long, dull story, and not terribly relevant to our current situation.
But I love story.
Hesitant explanation. That has been the subject of considerable discussion since our arrival here, Master. Many have attempted to claim you and this unit as salvage. I was crudely interrogated concerning our brief history together on board the Harbinger, before its communications, weapons, and engines suffered the cascade failure that disabled the ship.
So it failed? It wasn't attacked? Because it looks like it was attacked.
Speculation. It is possible you were incapacitated and locked in the well-shielded cargo compartment as the Harbinger was being systematically crippled, Master. Clarification. Yes, Master. No doubt the flurry of destruction on board the Harbinger somehow drugged you into a stupor from which you could not awaken. Most curious.
Drugged? What do you mean drugged?
Placation. Merely a turn of phrase, Master. The implication that your state was due to the result of ingesting large quantities of Juma juice was unintentional. I meant to communicate only that you were somehow rendered unconscious before you were locked securely in the cargo hold.
Oh, Juma juice. What do you mean by locked?
Clarification. By locked, I meant sealed, Master. My vocabulator seems to be malfunctioning.
Somehow I don't think that's true.
Recitation. Following the unusual set of coincidences that led to the cascade failure in the Harbinger's systems, we were boarded by a small freighter with unknown ID codes. It appeared that this freighter had been attacked, and the captain wanted to study it. This freighter appeared to be still spaceworthy. Your cargo compartment was breached, and you were taken on board the freighter shortly before the Harbinger's systems began to go critical. I, too, managed to board the freighter before the Harbinger's destruction. We were most fortunate to have survived, Master.
Any idea what attacked the small freighter?
Evaluation. Master, I do not know. Judging from the damage, it had been attacked by a much larger vessel. And when it attempted to escape the Harbinger with you on board, it was fired on again. Addendum. It does seem odd that such a small vessel has a high probability of attracting the attention of much larger vessels. Not a welcome trait in a freighter, to be sure.
Especially if you're trying to smuggle stuff. What was this freighter that the Harbinger brought on board? The Ebon Hawk?
I believe it was a smuggler's vessel by the name of the Ebon Hawk. speculation. As to its purpose, I do not know. Perhaps it was always its intention to play dead, then kidnap you off the Harbinger and rob me of my bounty.
Whoa, what do you mean?
Clarification. By bounty, I refer to your life, Master. It would pain me to see you damaged.
Uh-huh.
That is why the arrival
I don't
of this
trust you at all,
hawk
Robot
caused
Man.
me considerable distress. Apology. My memory core cannot provide a clear answer on that point, Master. Suffice to say that once we arrived at this floating rock, our situation became much clearer.
How?
Explanation. Despite my market value, Master, the miners were far more interested in you. It did not take long for me to ascertain the reason for this. While an HK protocol droid is a valuable piece of property, Jedi are worth much more in certain exclusive markets across the galaxy.
Black
Painful
markets?
admission. I must confess to feelings of inferiority at the speculated difference between my value and the price for your capture. I was forced to remind myself it was not due to a failing of my model or function, but because you were a Jedi.
How did they know this stuff?
Surprised answer.
What?
Why, I told them, Master. You are the exiled Jedi who served with Revan in the Mandalorian Wars, are you not?
What?
I hope all that has happened has not been the result of a miscommunication. If so, then the problem lies with the core word databases, which are notoriously spotty.
Unpleasantness, huh?
Answer. All that has happened has been because they believe you to be a Jedi Master.
A Jedi Master?
What to do with you as you lay unconscious in the medical bay. One group seemed intent on selling you as property. The other group opposed this.
Well, good. I'm glad they didn't sell me.
Standard hours after the division between the miners became apparent, accidents began to occur throughout the facility. A result of improper maintenance, I believe. These accidents coincided with the degradation of the mining droid behavioral cores. Crude models are prone to such failures, resulting in murderous rampages. The mortality rate of organics in the facility rose quickly.
And what about the rest of the miners?
Many miners began to join you in the medical bay as a cascade of flawlessly timed detonations occurred in isolated gas pockets in the lower levels of the facility. The explosions herded the miners into emergency sections of the station, quickly and efficiently cutting them off from communications and facility control. But sadly enough, not the ventilation systems.
Why not? Why sadly enough?
You see, the explosions had damaged specific sections of this facility's ventilation systems, causing a slow, lethal buildup of toxic fumes in the dormitory level.
Is anybody alive?
Answer. I do not know, Master. Ironically enough, any miner that fled to the dormitory level to protect themselves from the droids and the explosions would find themselves in a gas-filled death trap.
Then I gotta go save them, no? Forget them then? Need to get into the hangar bay and get off this rock. Gotta go save them.
It is unlikely any miners remain alive. As I said, the dormitory has been cut off from the rest of the facility, as has the hangar bay. There is no escape.
And we reached them.
Apology. Unfortunately, communication with the dormitory section is severed, Master. It is perhaps for the best, especially if any other accidents have occurred in that section. If that were the case, the severed comlink would have spared us the satisfaction of hearing the miners' screams.
Satisfaction of hearing the miners' screams.
Fear and terror. Theory. You could walk across the surface of the asteroid to the dormitory airlock, but such a route would be extremely hazardous, and I do not wish to see you damaged.
Those miners could be hurt or in danger. We need to make sure they're alright. I only want the codes those miners have, and when I have the codes, I'll dispose of them and leave this rock. Yeah, fuck them.
Warning.
They were gonna sell me.
Continued exploration of this facility may place you in unnecessary danger. I encourage you to return to the medical bay and wait for retrieval from a vessel that is no doubt on the way, even as we continue this pointless conversation.
I'm going to find those miners, and you're gonna help me.
Weary resignation. Very well, Master, but there is very little that I can do. You see, the airlock is sealed by a code.
It would be. How do I get the code?
Correction. Oh, I already possess the code, Master, but I am afraid that it will do you no good.
Why?
Condescending explanation. Master, the console governing the droid maintenance area and the airlock is voice-printed music.
Damn it.
In the last days of his life, the maintenance officer was quite careful about voice protocols, bordering on paranoid obsession. Conjecture. I suspect once he realized something was wrong in the facility, he voice-locked the droid bay functions. A prudent measure, but in the end, he met the same fate as the rest of the organics.
But you do know the code.
Condescending explanation. Oh, yes, Master. The code is Maintenance Control Voice Print ID R1V5. But unless the maintenance officer speaks the code, it is useless.
Leave condescending out of your speech conditionals from now on, or else. Huh. And how can I bypass the voice print? I got an idea. Let's see if the game takes us there. If the maintenance officer is dead...
Answer.
Yeah, I have an idea.
You cannot. You are trapped here just as I am. There is nothing to do, except patiently wait for whatever the future has in store for us.
Alright, more questions.
Of course, Master. How may
But
I
here's
be
my
of
idea.
assistance?
Hear me out. There's gotta be some sort of, like, recordings of this guy. Why else would they tell me about the code? Why else would they point him out? So there's gotta be some sort of recording that I can use, and then, like, mash it together and make it work. How can I get into the hangar bay? What's that body there?
Sir, that is all that remains of the maintenance officer, Master. At the end, he was quite incoherent from the pain, and attempts to facilitate communications with him proved useless. I heard his dying screams as the droids he tended turned on him, mining him like a piece of asteroid rock.
Looks pretty well preserved.
Recitation? Oh, yes, Master. The record of his last moments were...
5 droids, burning through the outer door. They're forcing their way into the bay. Please, someone that... Oh no, they're through! Oh, my leg! They're burning through my leg! Oh, someone, please!
Addendum. His remaining attempts at communication are variations in Decibel Master, ranging from frenzied screams to gibbering inarticulate attempts to beg for his life.
Wait, if you can play back his voice, can't you speak the voice code?
Objection. Master, to commit such an act would be in violation of the ethics programming most droids are believed to possess. I am afraid there is nothing that can be done.
You lying ass mofo. Persuade. The fact that you can mimic voices is pretty impressive. What would it sound like if you did speak the code to the console? I understand if your limited functionality prevents you from mimicking the maintenance officer's voice accurately. Ooh.
Irritated objection. Master, there is nothing wrong with my communications functionality. I will prove it. A recitation.
Maintenance control voice print ID R1V5.
There. Was that sufficient, Master?
Thank you. Can you follow me and say that again?
Alarmed objection. Oh, Master, no. I might inadvertently speak such a command near a console and accidentally unlock something I shouldn't. I was merely speaking such to prove to you that I could. It is a trait I'm quite proud of.
Looks like I'll need to find some other way to carry your voice there or record it. Yes.
Confused query. I am sorry, Master. Were you speaking to yourself?
Yes.
Of course, Master.
Is that everything? Alright, I'll be going now. Ooh, we got some dark side. Maintenance officer corpse. What does he got? Medpack, energy shield. Alright, so there's gotta be something to record that robot's voice. Somewhere. Don't know where yet, but it's gotta be here somewhere.